Hi, my name is Keith and I'm known as the Florida Stone Man, and today I'm going to be teaching you about 5 of the best crystals ever for prosperity, wealth, happiness, just overall success in doing well. People mix up the word abundance with just financial matters, but abundance has to do with health, with how good you feel, how happy you are. And that's what the solar plexus is about. That's what the sacral energy chakra is about, and I will teach you about that in this video. So basically, when you get blocked in your solar plexus chakra, that means that your energy is going to be off, that your decision making will be off, that whatever you feel to try to manifest towards your goal, that will be lacking. You won't have the energy that you feel like you need to be successful. Basically, if you notice that you're trying to manifest and that all your manifestations are just being shot down, this means that your solar plexus chakra is suffering in the energy regards of that. Your sacral chakra also can be a problem when it comes to why you're not seeing prosperity, why you're not feeling successful or abundant, and that is the energy center of vitality, of joy, of creation, which is very necessary in doing well. So the first crystal I'm going to talk to you about is citrine. So citrine is the solar plexus chakra stone. It is the number one crystal for success, for prosperity, for doing well. It doesn't just translate to finances, it increases overall success. So the word citrine comes from the word citron, which is like lemon. So in the ground, when they found citrine, they're like, oh, it looks like a lemon. The energy is like a lemon. Lemons are very refreshing. They're very bright. They bring a lot of joy, and they clear energy for you to do well. Same thing with citrine. So when you have citrine in your aura, citrine will constantly refresh your aura. It's kind of like a lemon. It's just kind of like wiping away and killing off any spiritual bacteria, which is just negativity, and wiping that away for you to be able to do well. So citrine is the best solar plexus chakra stone. When you use citrine, you'll see a lot of success roll in. Anyone who's gotten citrine from my website, they've been getting very successful. They've been getting new opportunities, people at their work being nicer to them, because citrine doesn't just work on you, it works in your environment. Remember how I said in your aura you will notice different things happen, just things being refreshed. It also refreshes other people's energy towards you, so it'll kind of purify that and just kind of wipe it away. It'll refresh the opportunities that you have coming to you. The good thing about citrine is it does not need a lot of cleansing and charging. It's a very powerful crystal. Citrine's wonderful. It's one of my favorite crystals ever. I'm wearing it as a belt right here because I keep it nearby the solar plexus and sacral chakra, which actually leads me to my next stone. And this has a lot of confusion in some people, but pyrite is one of the best crystals for manifestation as well. I usually suggest citrine before pyrite just because citrine's overall success. You hear the waves in the background, that's just intercoastal and boats going fast, but pyrite's wonderful, and sometimes people don't know whether if they should get pyrite or citrine. Depends on you. If you're someone at a desk all the time, then I definitely suggest pyrite. I suggest citrine first anyways, just because it has to do with everything to do with success. So pyrite, it resonates with the sacral chakra and the solar plexus chakra, but more so the sacral chakra. It has to do with clearing any energies of just, if you have a mindset where you cannot see very far ahead, pyrite is very good with that. The wind just picked up. I have to hold onto the tripod. But basically, pyrite is very good. They call it fool's gold because when they found it, they thought they found actual gold. So pyrite has the energy of, ooh, gold. And that energy has been released and emitted into the universe, and that kind of stained the energy of pyrite. So another energy of pyrite, especially for people who are in the music industry, for people in their fields like desk jobs, if you're trying to move upwards, pyrite has the good energy of faking it until you make it. It's not necessarily about faking it till you make it, but it's about the energy of if you ever seen pyrite mirrors, I like to think of it as reality hopping to get to the dimension that you want to be in. So pyrite helps you get to where you want to be in just by putting off the energy that you're already there. So it's not necessarily faking it until you're making it. It's more so attracting what you already have, which that's why they call it fool's gold. Sometimes way back then they thought it was real gold, and that's the energy that stained pyrite. So this goes on to crystal number 3 is aventurine. So aventurine is very good for luck. It's very good for it's not a consistent stone. It's more so of a very fertile stone. It makes sure the ground around you is fertile, and make sure the energies around you are fertile. It resonates with the heart chakra and the green side. It projects energies of just luck. So people who have aventurine and rely on aventurine for energy, aventurine's a random stone. That's just one thing about aventurine. It's random. It's not consistent prosperity or abundance. It's just like, hey, yeah, you just won a lottery ticket. Here's your $10,000. Like, that's aventurine's energy. It's like, that's everything about aventurine, especially for people who've gotten aventurine from me and gone to the casino. Like, they might lose a bunch of times and then they just stop caring, and then aventurine's like, hey, I'm here, and it just kind of wins. It puts off the energy of like a random win. Like, remember, I'm of the heart. The heart's supposed to be fun. It's all about giving and receiving. So aventurine's a surprise abundance stone, a surprise prosperity stone. I put it in the category of abundance and success because it's a stone that even if you put nearby some of your plants, it has the energy of fertility, and it will weave it into the plants around it. It's a very beautiful stone. It's very just a good stone to have. Don't rely on it, but just keep it around just in case, because aventurine's energy is like, hey, I like to surprise you sometimes, and it's just kind of a fun stone to have, which is definitely needed from the heart chakra. The fourth stone is Tiger's Eye. Why didn't I put that first? Because Tiger's Eye has to do with success, but the thing is, people don't really understand, like, why are you putting this stone before this stone, or this stone and before this stone? Well, Tiger Eye, I like to think of as a safeguard. Whatever you have, it will protect. It will basically make sure no one tries to send you the evil eye and shoot down what you have. If you ever see Tiger Eye, it's very reflective. It basically bounces back the evil eye. It's very grounding. It helps people ground themselves to realize where they want to be. It helps them achieve their goal just by aligning themselves with the earth and the earth energy, because the earth has to do with abundance and flow of wealth and just good fortune. So you'll see more people talking about Tiger Eye is good for general good fortune and general success because it's very grounding. It makes you need to be emotionally, physically, spiritually, mentally for you to be able to hold success, especially with its properties of warding off curses. It sends back the evil eye. It doesn't like when... One thing that's pretty cool about Tiger's Eye is that anyone who tries to take a picture with you with Tiger's Eye, something will happen. Like, their ears will ring, they'll get like very uncomfortable. Like, people can't take surprise pictures of you, surprise videos with you. Another thing with Tiger's Eye is when I'm wearing Tiger's Eye and someone goes to take a picture of me in public, I'll just turn around and I'll already be smiling, and I'll just look at them directly as they take the picture at me every single time. And then they check the camera and they're like, ooh, he was smiling in the picture and he's looking directly at the camera. And I'm like, you could have just asked me. I would have taken a picture anyway. But Tiger Eye, very mystical, magical stone. It has sun energy, happiness energy, which is of the solar plexus. And that's what you need to do well. You need to be happy in order to do well. You can't be just sad, oh, I'm sad. I wish I had success. No, that repels success. That pushes away success. So I've named 4 crystals so far. For number 5, I'm going to name 5 crystals in this video. The 5th crystal for success and abundance is black tourmaline. Why black tourmaline? Why is this not another success stone? Because it's necessary to be protected, to keep what you have in order to keep doing well. So basically, if you just have citrine, yes, citrine's amazing, but if you have no protection on top of your abundance energy, and someone does pierce your aura and gets in and causes some kind of ruckus or some kind of energy blockage, if black tourmaline is there, it's going to stop that so the citrine can do its job. People who just have citrine notice that if they're under attack, the citrine's not really going to do much because it's trying to make you happy by clearing solar plexus chakra blockages. It's trying to attract success. It's doing its thing, but if it has to try and protect you, citrine's not a protection stone. Black tourmaline on top of all the other crystals will do that. You can also use citrine with Tiger Eye, citrine with any other grounding or protection stone. But the thing is, citrine, aventurine, iron pyrite, the thing is, those should be used with something like black tourmaline. Black tourmaline should come first in this video, although you would not think of like, why is this not coming first? But black tourmaline is 100% necessary for you to do well, for your castle to be striving, for your home to be striving. Though there has to be a moat, there has to be basically brick walls around the castle. So that's why I suggest black tourmaline. It's very powerful, it's very protective, it's very necessary. If it's strong enough to kill EMF, it's strong enough to kill curses, any kind of hexes, black magic, evil eye. Black tourmaline shoots it straight down. You want to make sure your black tourmaline is cleansed and charged every single day. Some people wait the whole full moon to cleanse and charge their crystals. That's not a good idea. If you wait till the full moon, then people ask me, why are my crystals cracked? I'm like, because they were overwhelmed. That's one thing about black tourmaline, is it will get completely overwhelmed with negative energy if you don't even cleanse and charge it for one day. Because think about it like this: if that crystal's taking 100% of whatever's supposed to hit you, it's doing a lot of work. That's the thing. You can take a full black tourmaline, like say for example, if someone sent you a hex and it hit the black tourmaline, you can pick it up with a white cloth and put it next to a plant, and that'll be enough to kill the plant. That's why you don't keep it around. It's enough to hold that much negative energy. Cleanse and charge it daily. Black tourmaline loves the sun. You can also use selenite. But I named the 5 crystals that you should use for abundance, prosperity, and wealth. So we have citrine, pyrite, aventurine, tiger eye, and last but not least is black tourmaline. So if you have any questions, ask them in the comments. I love helping you guys. This video is fun for me to make, and until then, next time.